Vikas Chandyal, and this is my third code review for the assignment lab completion, a third lab assignment. In this assignment, I am going to create a die class which shows the simulation of a dice game. First of all, I have created a die class, and it has three properties: type, number of sides, and current side. The type variable shows the type of dice, and the number of sides contains the number of side the dice has, and the current size shows the current face of the dice. I've used three constructors. The default constructor, the first constructor is a constructor with zero arguments. It takes a zero argument, and using this constructor, the dice is rolled once. In this constructor, the type of the dice is set to the default value 6, a d6, and the number of side is set to default 6, and the dice is rolled once when the object is created using this constructor. The another constructor is a constructor with one argument. It takes in parameter the number of side. The type of dice is set to d, and the number of sides that is passed to the parameter, and the number of sides is set to the parameter passed, and the dice is rolled when this construct object is created using this constructor. The third order constructor is a constructor with two argument passed on it. The first one is the type of dice, and the second one is number of sides, and the constructor is rolled. The roll function updates the current side of the dice using random dot nextInt function. NextInt, it takes in two argument starting point and the ending point. The random dot next int will generate a random face for the dice from the 1 to the number of sides that is passed to the constructor. Now I have another class, the dice game, where the actual die is run. It contains a print function. In this print function, I have created three dices using different constructor of die. The first one is the constructor with zero parameters, and the one this dice is run, it will create a default dice which is a d6, and a d2 d2 creates in the d2 variable we create a new object using a die class by using the one parameter constructor. In this die, we pass a number of sides parameter, and we create a new dice. In the third one, we create dice using by passing two parameters, the type of dice and the number of sides, and the dice is created. And similarly, it will print the current side of the dice for dice 1, dice 2, and dice 3. Now when the first dice created, it will set the current value of the dice to default 1, and when each time object is created, the dice will roll, and it will change the current face of the dice. And similarly, all the three objects created with the different types of constructor are rolled, and it will give different values. I've created change the d2 current side equal to d2 dot number of sides, and it will set the number of dice to show the current side. In the dice variable, I've created a mutable list that will contain the dice objects of dice class. The count variable will equal to 5. by using while loop I can create multiple dices up to 5. Variable roll it time equal to 0. The dice is roll until until the it meets the first statement. Every time a dice is rolled, its roll time will be increased by 1. Using for loop, I will for loop each dice in the list is iterated and the dice is rolled when the dice current side equal to the current face of the dice is equal to, then it will print the yaji it took roast dice, and the loop is then it will break the loop using break statement. In the main function, the function the object of dice game is created, and using the new game variable which contains the dice game object, the print function will be run. Now I'll run the function a class, and it shows creating a dice with a dice 6, the second dice, and the dice with parameter type two parameters type and number of sides. When the first time the dice is rolled, the current side of for the first dice is 3, the second dice is 10, and the third dice is 2. This is testing the roll method. When the dice is rolled, the new value is 3, rolling the dice, and similarly this is the output after the dice. The dice value is equal to when it makes took 4700 rolls. Thank you.